r/Tales from Retail. Compilation 3 from Reddit Reader. Buying alcohol in school uniform. This is probably my favorite all-time story from retail. I was working an early morning shift, 6/4, as a team leader in a supermarket. For context, here in the UK you have to be 18 to buy alcohol or tobacco. I was looking after the self-service checkouts, as it was around 7:40 and the next person was in at 8, and a group of school kids come in and proceed to get what they want. Sweets, fizzy drinks etc. And they all wait at the end for each other. One kid comes up and uses the till closest to me and proceeds to scan a bottle of vodka. I realize, and the till prompts and I go over and tell him he can't have it. The conversation was something like this: me plus me. K equals kid. DM equals duty manager. M. Sorry, I'm afraid you can't purchase this as you are underage. K. No, I'm not. M. Sorry, you're in school uniform, which means at the most you are 16 years old. K. And what? M. You are not allowed to buy this, and I'm not legally allowed to sell it to you. K. I'm 18. M. You are in school uniform. I don't believe you're 18. K. I am. M. I'm sorry, I don't believe you. K. You never asked for it. M. Correct. I would ask for it had you not been in school uniform. However, I know the school you go to. Previously went there, and I know that you only go there until you're 16. You are not allowed this alcohol. I suggest you either pick something else or you leave. K. Yeah, I will leave with this bottle. M. That's not going to happen, I'm afraid. K. I also want a pack of Baxi, and some papers. M. Again, you are not overage and you are in school uniform. You are not having any alcohol or tobacco. You can purchase anything else that you are allowed, like your friends have, or you can leave. K. You can't make me leave. M. Yes, we can. It's your choice what happens. However, if you continue to argue here, I will call for the duty manager and you will be escorted out of the store. K. You're a tosser. M. You need to leave now. The kid then proceeds to leave with his bunch of mates. I think nothing much of it and report it in our incident book and inform the security guard when he arrives. Later that day, the duty manager comes up to me. DM. I have just had an angry woman phone the store, and they have put a formal complaint in about you. M. Really? What was it regarding? I have not had any issues today that would cause a complaint. DM. She says her son was in here earlier trying to buy a couple of drinks with his friends before school, and you were abusive and aggressive towards him. Then proceeded to start singling him out and begin verbally assaulting him, and refusing to serve him. M. Size. Well, he was about 14-15 in full school uniform from local school, and was trying to buy a bottle of vodka. His mates were at the end of the tills waiting for him. He did not like the fact that he could not buy it, and tried to claim he was 18. After trying that, he also asked for some tobacco, which was also declined. When told he was not getting, he then proceeded to be abusive towards me. DM. When did it happen? So we can check CCTV, as his mother claims something completely different. Duty manager. Checks CCTV, which backs up the story. Proceeds to call the mother back, who insisted we were covering up, and that he, precious little son, would never try and buy alcohol or tobacco, and that she was going to phone customer services to report us both. Nothing ever came of it after that, but it never amazes me the cheek of some people and how far some are willing to go. Do you know WHOIAM? I put people in jail. First and foremost, where has this subreddit been all my life? I've sank the last 3 years of my life into the rental car business, literally doing everything from a management point of view, without all the fun benefits. which also includes dealing with the crazies who expect us to know every little detail about their life. At this airport, the rental counters are located directly in front of the baggage carousel, so people can just get their bags, get their car, and be on their merry way. Our counter has 2 lines, one for normal customers, and one for our club members. Some customers are more priority than others, with different tiers within said priority. Then we have the top of the chain holier than thou exclusive corporate customers. Typically, they require at least an 8-hour lead time to ensure we can provide not only the right car for them, but also have upgrade options available to suit their needs. It's 10 p.m. and the last flight for the night has just released. Several customers are in line, and I'm processing them as fast as I can. It's late, everybody's tired, so instead of the usual in-depth process to try and make a sale, I'm going bare bones. Coverage? No. Bigger car? No. Cool. Here's your Toyota Yaris. Have a good trip. All of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, this guy in a suit pushes his way to the front of the line. Suit. I'm here for my car. Why isn't there anybody to greet me? I'm sorry sir. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a rental. Do you have a reservation? Suit. My office called it in already. I'm supposed to have a luxury car waiting for me when I get off the plane. I know how this process works. Now do your job and find my car. I'm flabbergasted. The line of roughly 5 customers has gone quiet, all looking at this guy. Me. Firstly sir, calm down. Second, when did your company make the reservation? Suit. They made it when I got on the plane. I'm a high rental level customer, damn it. I shouldn't have to wait for this. The customer I'm talking to at this point has slowly shifted off to the side, giving me a look of get this nut job out of here. I'll happily wait. So I look up the reservation and see that we have one of the exclusive reservations that was booked literally 20 minutes before this started. Great. Me. Well sir, it appears there was some confusion with the reservation process and it was just sent across. But if you'll give me just a moment, I'll be happy to process this and send you on your way. Suit. About damn time. A few quick keystrokes later, and this pompous jerk in a suit has his rental. A Chrysler 300. Low mileage. New vehicle. Luxury car. I point him towards where the car is. You can clearly see it through the glass emergency doors at the end of the terminal. He takes his key and leaves in a huff. 15 minutes later. Suit. From by the exit door, approaching the counter. Where the hell is this car? Suit proceeds to throw the keys onto the counter. Suit. I've been out there for a half hour trying to find this damn car. You're supposed to walk me out to it and clearly point it out to me. Me. Well sir, as I stated when I handed you the key, it's out the exit door and to your right. Also, as I also pointed out, if you look right through those emergency doors, you can see the car. It's right there on the side of the building. Suit. This is bulls. He snatches his key back up and stomps off. At this point, I have one customer left, and some of the other rental counters have come around and we're all talking about the guy. 5 minutes later, a key is thrown at my counter, just missing my monitor. Suit. I'm not taking this piece of car. I'm exclusive club. Give me the Mercedes sitting outside. Me. I'm sorry sir, I can't do that. Suit. What do you mean you can't do that? I'm not driving this effing car around town. You're going to give me that Mercedes or I'll have your ass. Me. Let me understand. You're refusing to drive the vehicle that I have available for you. Correct? Suit. It's about time you effing understood. Me. Excellent. I start typing at my station. At this point, somebody from one of the other rental counters has called security, who are casually standing back seeing what happens. Me. Alright sir, you're all set. Have a good evening. Suit. Finally. Where's my key? Me. Oh no sir, you don't seem to understand. I went ahead and cancelled your rental for you. Suit. What the hell do you mean you cancelled my rental? Me. Well sir, if you would have allowed me to explain. I cannot give you the Mercedes since it isn't our car. It's other rental company. It's clearly labeled as theirs. Parked in their spot. Everything. Second, I don't care what level of customer you are not going to walk into my place of business and speak to me the way you are. Finally, I provided you with a car, with a 20-minute lead time which is clearly against the terms and services of the club program, and yet you refuse to take said vehicle. Therefore, I will be terminating your reservation contract. At this point, the guy is steaming. Suit. Are you kidding me? You're going to give me my car or else. Do you know WHOIAM? I'm a district attorney. I put people in jail. I will put you in jail. Finally at this point security comes over and escorts the ranting lunatic away. I promptly close down shop, lock up the keys, and get the hell out of there. Lesson. When a district attorney wants something, do everything imaginable to give it to him, or he'll put you in jail for something. Edit. Oh wow, I didn't expect to get gold from this. Thank you so much. I've never had that before. You guys will definitely be getting more awesome tales from the rental counter. If you don't move in 10 seconds I'm going to run you over. So out here in the UK it's been stupidly hot recently, so everyone's feeling super tired on our Thursday evening shift at the supermarket. We close at 8 o'clock, and it's about 7:20 when the event started. I'm trying to organize the trolleys so I can lock them up in a little bit, when a 30-ish-year-old comes out of the shop and sits on the bench opposite the trolleys. Okay, that's alright. Slightly inconvenient since it doesn't give me much room to move the trolleys, but I'll live. I walk inside after sorting out the trolleys to get these annoying industrial cable things we use to tie the trolleys, and I see the dude starting to smoke on the bench. We've got a strict policy against smoking here since it's outside the door, hence why there's a big red sign on the bench, but maybe he didn't see it. I walked outside and informed him. Me. Sorry sir, but it's against the rules to smoke on the premises. There's a bench over there points where you can smoke. Dude, what the F yen $? I've just $knowing bought your overpriced yen $, and I can't even smoke here. Me. I'm sorry sir, but it's against our rules dude. Storms off somewhere. I continue to lock up the trolleys and collect more from each of the bays. Now, I'll be honest here. I'm not the strongest of teenagers, so when I'm pushing these trolleys I look like a complete ass doing it super slowly. I'm trying to pushing about 9/10 trolleys up the slope, which is the car park, going at 0.01 miles per hour across the zebra crossing when I hear honk honk. Dude, get out of my $knowing way. Me. I can't move since there's another car loading off an elderly lady which is blocking the crossing. There's a car blocking the way. I'll try and be as quick as possible dude. If you don't move in 10 seconds I'm going to run you over. I've dealt with crazy threats in the past, but nobody ever does anything. So I repeat what I previously said about being as fast as possible. The man continues to beep his horn at an alarming rate. The car which was blocking my way was starting to move as I release the trolley brakes and start to push the trolleys when I hear the revving of a car engine and the car coming towards me. I ran backwards to get out the way when the massive crash of the dude's car colliding with the trolleys occurs. To cut the story short, he starts trying to blame it on me as my store manager comes out along WTH security. After days and a police report, the CCTV proved, along with witnesses, that it was the man's fault and he was fined £1,250 for the damage to trolleys. Oh. And I got a store gift card because they felt bad I had to be in the situation. TLDR. I told a smoker he cannot smoke outside the store and he stomped off. Later he tries to run me over and hits my trolleys. Is later fined the cost of the damage and I get a free store gift card. Edit. Just going to pop this edit here in case any more questions are asked about what's happened to him. I assume he's been charged or whatever. My store have said they'll keep me updated, but they're speaking to my parents more than me, so I'm missing some big facts on what's happened. So I hope that has kind of cleared it up. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more Reddit content.